I went back upstairs to see where everybody was, and I like started mashing Katie, talking about like, hey, like I don't see where you at. She's like, I said bye to you. I was like, no, you did not. Like, if look, I'm gonna put this right out there. I'm your best friend. Why am I the last person to find out? And I'm talking about my whole friend group. We don't cast last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new or just trying to go back here, Kiki. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing the story time, basically telling the story time of how my friend and I had fell out and then we became back to friends. So just a little disclaimer, this is nothing for no negative vibes or anything like that. And I am definitely cool with this person, the besties, of course. So I have no hate towards her or nothing. This is just a story time I'm putting out so that it can help you guys with friendships or anything to try to figure out resolutions and whatnot. And the whole main goal of my story times, no, it's like to have a story or to have a proper reasoning or to help you guys out basically from my experience. So before this whole video starts, don't forget to like, comment down below what you want me to do next, and also don't forget to subscribe to see any more of my videos on my channel, as well as follow me on my social media links down below. And let's just get this video started. Alrighty, so we're gonna get right into this. If I keep looking to this side, it's because I have my dates here. That's all, because I had to scroll back through my Snapchat memories and get all the information. So this all goes back to 2019. So 2019, we had a bonfire. I'm gonna change people's names for the story. So for the story, I'm gonna call this person I'm trying to find a name that like suits the person too as well. Nothing negative or anything. We're gonna call this person Katie for the story. I just randomly came up with a name, like it really has nothing to do with the person. So Katie had came up with this idea, like why not do a bonfire, because a summertime bonfire 2019, like everybody's getting off to like people's getting off to school, we're leaving college. I mean, we're going on to college, whatever, blah blah blah. So bonfire happens, right? And at that bonfire, which is weird energy, but that's not for the story or whatever. So then after the bonfire happens, I get dropped off by Katie and her at the time boyfriend. I'm gonna call him Tyler for the story. So I'm in the car with like Katie and Tyler, and we're just talking, chopping it up or whatever. I keep saying chopping it up, like that is my new phrase, like chopping it up. And I'm sorry that I'm not really looking at the camera or whatever, trying my hardest to like, because I'm looking at the view, the little picture frame or viewfinder on the side. That's why it looks like I'm looking, but I'm really looking at the camera. So anyways, so I'm with Katie and Tyler in the car, we're just chopping it up or whatever, and then I got dropped off to my dad's house, because on the way from what beach we were at, it was basically on the way to drop her off him or wherever she was going. Not my business. Like, honestly, you would have had to pass my dad's house to get to her house, so like, might as well come. Because my dad was saying that he could have came and picked me up, right? Was it? Oh wait, Bernard, lying to you. My dad actually came and picked me up. Sorry, that is the story. I'll wait. I've got two different bonfires stuck in my head. So, which there was two different bonfires, by the way. So then after I was to school, so then 2019, I came back home from school, and I had came up with this idea, saying why not have a New Year's Eve party? Like, this is something we could do. Like, this would be cool, a New Year's Eve party. But I didn't want to have it at my house. So we had it at, I'm going to call this person Noah. So we had it at Noah's house, right? And, like, everything was, mind you, here was the issue, right? The underlying issue, right? I don't even know if I use that phrase right, but correct me. Here was the issue. So Katie shows up late, And that was not even the issue. Like, I could care less that she showed up late. It was the fact that she said she was bringing pizza for us to eat. Why was it just a small little pizza box? Talk about this is all I can afford to get. Then why opt yourself to get a pizza? Like, this is the thing. And then after that, right? Mind you, I never got a slice of pizza. I never got a slice of pizza. Like, and I'm not pressed about that now. But at that time when it all happened, I was like, I really was pressed because I wanted a slice of pizza. And I cannot remember what I was doing, but I was like, not by the pizza box. Next thing you know, it was gone. And I'm like, what? But I definitely messed up Noah's mama's mac and cheese. Like, I think I was the only one eating that. And New Year's Eve hit, whatever. Call it a day, move on back to school. So then I ended up coming back and I was in quarantine, hotel quarantine, whatever you want to call it. And I had said, like, why not continue doing this bonfire on New Year's Eve? Like, this would be cool, like, something, you know. So then we ended up doing the bonfire. So now I remember this day. So this bonfire, right, ended up, we ended up, like, going to it. So Katie didn't show up to the bonfire part, but she showed up to the after part, which was at Noah's dad's house. So I remember the bonfire. This bonfire, my phone actually broke. Like, my phone was still on. You can hear it and everything. It's just, and see it. It's just that, so for, what was going on was, like, half the screen wasn't working. Or whatever. Sorry, I have messages on my phone. I'm not trying to read. I mean, I'm not trying to, show you guys. U.S. Let me come back. Because I was not supposed to be opening up my phone until... Like, this is what distracts me from filming. Sorry, I got so distracted. This is what happened. So anyways, like I said, so half my phone screen wasn't working. Because, let me tell you this story. Little side story. So, let's say this is the table, right? And I'm sitting at the table. And this is me. We're gonna put my hand right here. So this is me at the table right here. Right? And then I got my I was about to say AirPods. I have my earphones in, the ones with the like lines. And so here's my phone. And I get up and this is what happens. On the floor. Like, no ifs, ands, buts. I was like, and I tried catching it, I fumbled the whole thing, bruh. Anyways, and this was the day before the bonfire, so it was hard for me to contact people. But anyways, I ended up getting there anyways and figuring it out. So from there, right? And I don't think I told my daddy my phone wasn't working at the time or something like that. So I think he was still trying to contact me. But I did tell him who I was with and people that he knew, whatever. So he was able to contact them. But here's what happened. So after that happened, we ended up going to Noah's house after the bonfire or whatever. Because the bonfire part's irrelevant. And you probably already heard that story a couple times if you see some of my other story times. Because I'm not enough to tell that story. Like, that's why I'm like fast forwarding through a lot of this. Because some of this I already told you. So from there, we're at Noah's house, and then this is when Katie and Tyler show up. And oh, was this the bonfire? This was. So we were like, Katie, do you really want Tyler? Like, do you really truly want Tyler? Cause like you over here talking all this yah rah rah rah, but then I'm hearing that you're doing rah 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 rah, and then I'm also hearing that you're doing rah 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 rah. I'm not getting into details because none of my business to put out there. But if you know, you know. And it's just like, why am I being told by, I'm gonna call this person Tiara. I'm like, so why am I hearing from Tiara that you're doing this, and you're doing that, and you're doing this, and you have this? And so basically, oh, when I say have this, nothing negative, nothing medical. Like, it's just you have receipts. That's what I mean by that. And I'm like, I just don't understand. And then apparently, like, Tyler knew about your receipts, your books. And I'm like, it just confused me. So I was being told all that. Now, mind you, I was being told all that by Tiara. Like, and I have no hate towards Tiara. You probably like heard stories about Tiara in my other stories. I've switched up everybody's names in the stories, by the way, a lot of times so that people don't know who is who, just for the sake, because I'm really not keeping the same names. So then, after that happened, right, we're like over here, like, and this is back in. Actually, I'm lying to you. Was it? No, this was 2020. This was 2020, sorry. And we're like, do you want him or do you not want him? Like, come on, that's his name. Like, whatever. I want to say this was 20. Actually, I'm definitely 1000% 19. That part was 2019. The part where I was telling you about, do you want Tyler or not? That was 2019. So 2020 bonfire, we literally just got back to the Noah's house and we were just tired. And hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, so basically after the bonfire happened, right? Katie and Tyler had taken me home, and we were talking in the car, basically, because I was trying to figure out, like, what was going on with Tiara. Like, it just confused me. So I was like, whatever. And I was like, everybody else seems to know something, but I don't know. And I think it had to do with her having issues with Tolly. Mind you, I think I named him Tolly in the other stories. And that's cool, because he is pretty tall compared to the whole rest of the group. So after that happened, I can't even tell you when the bonfire happened because I don't even have the dates for that because I didn't even have anything on my phone. But after that happened, Combat Holiday or Cricket Holiday, whatever you want to call it, just to give you a little scenario or synopsis, an idea of what time that was. Which was in July. At my mom's house, I had a little like something, nothing too big or anything like that. Hung out with Katie, and it was all cool. So Katie was the first one there to my house, and then everybody else came after. So then, it was Katie, Tiara, Noah, and that was it. So then after that happened, I went back. Oh wait, it was Noah's birthday party in August 2nd, and then after that happened, oh, child, I'm sorry. I had that reaction because I just remember like a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. So, anyways, after that, I can't really say what happened at that birthday party because I really don't like fully remember details. But then after that, back to school, and then I came back home in December. That was it. So then 2021 hits, and we went out to lunch up in Dockyard, June 27th. We went Boomfish, we went golf, we went, where else did we go? We went to Frog and Onions arcade room, and that was pretty much it. We took the ferry. I want to say, I don't even remember how I got home. I really don't. Like, I truly really don't remember how I got home. I know that I got dropped off there so I can catch the ferry, but I really don't remember how I got home. But that's beside the point of the story. Like, it's really not. So then, August 13th, I'm gonna call this person. I don't want to say like a nickname that's close to the name because then obviously you might know who they are or whatever. I'm gonna call him Ashley. So Katie, Ashley, and I went out to pick an onion on August 13th. We had fun. So I sat next to Katie, and on the other side was Ashley. And it was pretty much a blast. So, Ashley, wait, what did I just say? I'm back. I was in the middle of the laugh just now. If you haven't seen like so far, then you'll understand. Okay. But anyways, so I can't even remember what I named Ace Girl that I went to dinner with. Oh wait, I'm been past that. I think I named her Sarah. So anyways, this Sarah was across from me, and then I'm sitting next to Katie. And we had fun and all. It was cool. Like, we had a little, girls' night out type of thing. So then, fast forward to September 4th, 5th, I'm celebrating my birthday. So I'm at front yard, I'm having fun, like, cool. And then Clearwater, we meet up again. Like, it was alright, Clearwater. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like that birthday. Ever since that birthday, I have not been having any good birthdays. Actually, I'm not even a little back further. Ever since 2020, I haven't been having good birthdays. Well, I wouldn't even say that either. Probably 2019 to be exact, but whatever. So then, fast forward. Now, this is September 2021. September 2021. So anyways, right? So from there, it fast forwards to 2022. And you're probably like, how did you get from September all the way to 2022 already? Like, you miss October, November, December. That's my point I'm trying to make. So, she did call me on December. Talking about Happy New Year's. I believe she called me talking about Happy New Year's. Was it? No. It was 2020 going into 2021. I think. Was it? No, 2021 going into 2022. I believe it was. I don't know, can't remember, but one of those years she had called me. I need to say because I was actually here by myself. So September 2022. Yeah, 2021, 2022. That's what it was. That she had called me. So anyway, 2022, February 9th, we are celebrating her birthday. So I slipped up and said her name. Anyways, so Katie, we went out to eat at Coconut Rock, and it was a Wednesday. And I knew it was a Wednesday because it was karaoke Wednesday at Docksiders. So it was a Wednesday. We went to Coconut Rock, we had fun. And the thing about it is, right, and I'm going to be open and honest with you, I did not have a job at the time, and I was trying to figure out, like, how I'm going to go to Katie's birthday party. And, yeah. So, anyways, at that time, that's when I met, I guess we can call her Cece. Yeah, so that's when I met Cece. Now, I've known Cece since, like, we grew up together. And I don't literally mean, like, grew up, like, we went to... We went to after school together. Sorry, I had a like quick little pause because I was thinking about like life just now. Like a little short little story. So I was going to after school, I think all the way up to my first year of middle school. I think. It was my first year of middle school. And obviously I had to drop it afterwards, right? And the reason why I was going after school, and you're probably like, why are you going after school and middle school? Like, the reason why was because my mom lived in a certain area. And we didn't know if buses would take me to school and back home. And I believe my mom still worked at the bank at the time. So, yeah. So then once that was all sorted out, right, we eventually found out it was buses that take me to school and back home. But beside that, back to the story, that's like why I like paused for a little bit thinking about this. So, anyways, what had happened was me and Cece used to go to after school together. So Cece is, I guess you could say, Katie's best friend. I almost slipped up and said her name again. That's why I was like freezing, trying to think, like, what am I talking about? So, anyways, right? So I have went ahead and, linked up with Cece. Like, me and her were like linking up that night. Like, when I mean linking up, I'm like, we clicked that night. and we were just clicking. Like, we would look at each other, starting to think, oh. So this is what I found out. You know what? Like, if look, I'm gonna put this right out there. I'm your best friend. Why am I the last person to find out? And I'm talking about my whole friend group. My whole friend group. I don't care. Why am I the last person to find out? And I am your best friend. I'm talking about my whole friend group. And I'm gonna out you all out for that little section. But beside that reasoning, right? It's like I ended up going out to dinner at Coconut Rock for her birthday, February 9th. And I ended up finding out that her and Tyler are not together anymore. I'm like, huh? And the thing about it is, right, here's the little lingo, the thing that happened. So I gave off a look like I did not know. And Cece caught on to that quick, right? Cece caught on to that quick. So then, why Katie, right? Why Katie was like, yeah, she knows. Girl, no, I did not. I missed that something. I was like really not supposed to say just now. No, I did not. Like, I literally knew nothing. I'm like, eh. So I tried to play it off like I knew, but Cece caught on and knew that I did not know. So we were walking to front yard. Front yard's on Front Street. And I'm like, why we go front yard on a Wednesday when nobody's going to be there? Like, girl, I'm like, she really likes going front yard or something. Because at that time, like, we were all, like, freshly going to front yard. So I had enough of going front yard because I was getting there a lot. Like, way too often. Too much. That I had enough of front yard. So I was like, why are we going front yard on a Wednesday when nobody's really even going to be there? Like, it's popping on a Friday and a Saturday. Other than that, it is, oh, and a Sunday during the day. But other than that, it is not popping. Like, why be trying? And not only that, it's like winter time. I'm like, who is really going out like winter time to front yard? Anyways, so what had happened was, as we were walking to the front yard, Cece said something to me, talking about like, oh, I know you don't know, or something on those lines. That I'm paraphrasing it, but she said something on the lines to let me know that she knew I didn't know, and so we like walked back a little bit further. Oh, no, me and her were walking faster than the rest. So, we were talking, and was like, because everybody else had heels on, I didn't. Because I was going to wear heels, but I wasn't sure, like, what the plan was or whatever. And that's a good thing I didn't, because I would not have been able to make it. So, basically, after that happening, I was like, oh, yeah, I really did not know all this information and stuff. Like, I was told stuff by Tiara, some stuff. I was like, oh, I don't even speak to Tiara and whatnot. And she go, I'm glad. She was saying something like, I'm glad Tiara's not here or something like that. Because I think she was invited but couldn't come. I don't even remember. But at that point, I was like, I'm over this. Like, why am I the last to find out and I'm supposedly her best friend? And Cece felt the same way too. Because it's like, okay, we're calling, like, because apparently she also calls her best friend. So moving forward, after that, I ended up going to lunch at Flanagan's with Katie. And we went and saw the Bermuda Holiday Parade. And it was cool and all. Like, it weren't all that, to be honest. And then June 3rd, we went as a group. So this was Katie and Cece's friends. And I know some of them, like, enough to speak to them. And we went out to Front Street on a night out. So we went to Birdcage because Dingo works there. I'm like, and I felt like Katie was obsessed with Dingo. Like, I legit really did think so. Because she was like, let's go Birdcage, like, that's all she wanted to do. And I remember, where were we gonna go? I think we were gonna go, on the day of the parade, we were gonna go and see if Dingo was working. But I think they were closed. And I just think she assumed it was open. I don't even know. my birthday, we were gonna go there too. And then come to find out it was closed. I'm like, how your friend works and you don't know the hours? And the manager. Like, and then you didn't want to hit him up and ask him if it's still working or if it's open. Like, make it make sense. Because 1 plus 1 definitely equals 2. Not 3 and not 4. Like, hello. Hi. So basically what happened after that was that we went to Birdcage because Dingo was working there. And then we left and I think we went straight to front yard. I believe we went straight front yard. Because at that time, well, it's a place right next to front yard called Karma. And they, 21 and over. Yeah. So basically, we ended up getting front yard. We were having fun. I was getting food. I was talking to people, getting food, drinks, whatever. And then I went to the top. Your part. I kid you not. I left. I ended up leaving front yard at 3 in the morning, and that's when front yard closes, right? Wait, Bernard, lying to you. I'm definitely lying to you. That was a different time. So here's what happened. Hold on, 2 seconds. So here's what happened. I had to keep checking because my friends also coming over to do some content stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so here's what really happened. So I had got laughed at front yard. So apparently everybody told me bye, which was a lie. So Katie's talking about I told you bye. I did not hear her say bye. Bye meaning like hug, bye, touch on my shoulder, bye, nothing. Like, how am I supposed to hear you over loud blasting music and then you said bye? I'm sorry. I just had to get it out there. Cause like 1 plus 1 equals 2. It does not equal 3 and it does not equal 4. So how was I supposed to hear you over the music? That is really gonna be my phrase now. Like, for real. It's just it was not adding up. It just was not adding up. So it's like, so she said I went back upstairs to see where everybody was, and I like started messaging Katie talking about like, hey, like I don't see where you at. She was like, I said bye to you. I was like, no, you did not. She was like, yeah, I did. I was like, no, I did not. Like I probably didn't even hear you. Whatever, blah blah blah. Like I could have walked you out to the taxi, made sure you're cool, made sure you're fine, told you message me when I got home, when you got home, type of situation, whatever. So I ended up being laughed there, and because I was laughed there, I ended up calling somebody to come pick me up, and I was like, oh, I'm here at front yard by myself. They were like, huh? They was like, where's everybody else? I was like, they all laughed. They didn't even really say bye to me. So then when that person came to pick me up, they stayed there for I think a short little while, and then we ended up leaving. And we get in the car and we're having a conversation, and the conversation basically goes like, oh, like how was you laughed at? I was like, I told them what I just told you guys, right? And he's like, huh? Like, this isn't making any sense. Like, what's, like, and I straight up said, like, I don't even know what happened or whatnot. Like, she thought she said bye to me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I just felt some type of way because why we going out as a friend group and then I'm the last of the years going. And that just, like, basically showed, like, you guys really did not, like, care. Like, that's really, like, what it felt like to me. And then July 8th. So, at that moment, that's when I stopped talking to Katie because why are we barely hanging out? And then also, why did you leave me at front yard like that? And I just felt some type of way. It's like security, make sure your friends are cool. Like, not that anything bad happens to Bermuda, but it's like make sure your friends are cool and safe and all of that at the end of the day. Make sure that your friends know that you're going, you know? It's like going to a house party with 6 people and then just leave your house, get on my vehicle and go. Like, and then you're looking for me. Like, so then, July 8th, back on another Front Street night out, city night out. If I say Front Street, it basically means the city. City night out. And this time I'm with Cece because at this point, I'm not even talking to Katie. Like, had it up to her, bro. Like, if I'm able to get my Snapchat memories to work, ooh, it is on one. Because I have, like, a whole bunch of receipts. And when I hung up with Cece, prior to that, right? Whatever the U.S. July holiday is, I hung out with Cece at that time as well. And we went to Snorkel Park. Because they have parties up there, like, every Monday during the summer. It starts to, like, phase out near, like, full time, with the time. So, anyways, we're up there, July 8th for Front Street night out. So we end up going to Barricade, and I could not find my wallet. Like, I lost my wallet, couldn't find it, nothing. So I was trying to pay for my drink, and then CC asked me to pay for her drink. So I was like, no problem, cool. And truthfully, I did have an issue with that after the fact that I thought about it, because I think it was like a pay for my drinks type of thing. And at that time, I think I was barely working. Was I? Yeah, I don't think I had a job at the time. Now, mind you, that was for some other reason and not part of the story. And I don't really want to talk about that. So, that's when... No, I had a part-time job at that time. That's what it was. Anyway, so at that time, and then another incident occurred. I don't know if I have it on my Snapchat. I'm trying to see, because this is one thing that I did not add into my story. And this actually goes into the story even more. Like, a lot more. I might have deleted it from my Snapchat memories because I was just so angry that that situation even occurred. So, yeah, I think I deleted it from my memories. Yeah, I think I deleted it from my memories. But it was a point where CC and... Oh, nope. It's right here. So this is July 12th, 2022. So we were supposed to be going to the zoo, aquarium, whatever you want to call it. And, we ended up not even going there. So Cece picked me up, and we ended up... She was like, we could stop at blank, blank, blank store. Because I'm not getting into details. I'm going to just call this store Walmart for the story. We do not have a Walmart in Bermuda, but for this story, I'm going to just call it Walmart. Disclaimer. So, she was like, let's go to Walmart. And I'm calling it Walmart because I don't want to experience where this person works, where Katie works. So I was like, we'll go to Walmart on the way, and we can get something to eat. And then we can go straight to the aquarium. She was like, we're going to Walmart to be petty. Now, mind you, I didn't say anything, and I wish that I did say something, because now looking back at this situation, it's like, I could have stopped all of this. So we went to Walmart, and I think this was the last time I actually hung out with Cece because of this health situation. Yeah, because of this health situation. And I realized that certain people you do not need to put yourself around, because that is negative energy. And we don't need that here on this channel, right? And we don't need that here in our lives either. So, with that being said, we go to Walmart, right? And we go to the food section. Obviously, Walmart don't have a food section door, but you know what I'm trying to say for the story. That's why I use the name Walmart, because one, we don't have a Walmart in Bermuda, and two, I don't feel like experiencing this person. I don't want to experience this person drove to work. So we go to the food section because this is where Katie works, and I think she's like tipping off her to do something, whatever. None of my business, not my problem, but she's doing her job. And Cece's being loud, like looking at stuff, making fun of stuff. Oh, that looks nasty. Oh, da 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 da, blah blah blah. Like, oh, look at this. Why did they name this? This looks like crap. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, why? Like in my mind, I'm like, why is she like this? So then after that happened, we end up leaving and we go to her job. So I'm gonna call her job Red Lobster, because it really gives off Red Lobster vibes. So we go to Red Lobster, and we don't have Red Lobster in Bermuda. That's why I'm just calling these names. So we go to Red Lobster, but before we go to Red Lobster, we go to Starbucks. And I'm saying all these names. Every single name that I put out is incorrect, by the way. Disclaimer. Say it was not coming at me or whatever. So we go to Starbucks, right? And we're waiting for her friend or her cousin, whatever she is to her, right? And she's like, so then after that we go upstairs and we go to Red Lobster upstairs. And we're just sitting there, we're like talking. Well, she's talking to her friend, cousin, whatever she is. And then she's also talking to this guy. And I'm just there not really talking or whatever because I don't really know any of them except for Cece. So Cece and I talk here and whatever. So Cece says to me, "Oh, do you need a ride back home because I'm going all the way up west or something like that, and I'm not trying to stop." So then I was like, in my mind, I'm like, "You're the one that picked me up, and I don't have transportation. So how am I supposed to get back home? And I'm not walking back home." So then after that, I was like, if you could take me home, then take me home. So then she was talking about, she was like, okay, I'll take you home. So then after that, she says, is it possible that you could just ask for a ride home? So then I end up getting a ride home from the same person that picked me up from front yard, from when my friend left me. My friend and her group left me. So then after that, I was like, you know what, this is people that should not be around and don't need to be around. So fast forward to, from July all the way up to October 9th, 2022. So October 9th, 2022, I end up going out with Jazzy. Jazzy's my girl, like, if you're watching this, you know who you are, Jazzy. So I invite Jazzy with me to go bowling. The reason why I invited Jazzy to go bowling with me was because it was Katie and her boyfriend. Now, this is the first time I'm meeting her boyfriend. I'm going to call him Ashton. So, Ashton and Katie. And this is my first time. So, it felt awkward, and I was glad that I ended up bringing Jazzy with me because I didn't want to feel like I was third wheeling. And it's just like, I don't know. And at that time, I was living with somebody, and I'm not gonna talk too much detail on that. But me and them just was like falling out. It weren't it. And man, I almost said her name because I'm looking right at the thing, and I almost said her name. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll obviously bleep it out when if I do say it. But Katie was like, "Why don't you bring Sensei with you?" And I just didn't feel like it. Plus, that wasn't his thing. Plus, we weren't like that. So, that's why I ended up bringing Chezzy with me. And it was cool and whatever. Like, we played a couple games. We ate a little bit of food. It was nothing too serious, anything like that. So then after that happened, fast forward. This is October 9th, 2022. And I'm stressing the dates or saying the dates or emphasizing the dates like this because of that reason. So then 2023 comes up, February 10th, 2023. And I end up going to her birthday party that she had. And it was alright. Cece was there, Tiara was there. Tiara and I made up, by the way. If you know the stories from before, then yeah. And I didn't used to say a name from before, but I should have to keep the story like understandable. But whatever. But the friend that I fell out with weren't really cool. Yeah. So Tiara and I got back to being cool. Um, and then as well as Cece was there at the party, she felt some type of way because of how I was dressed because she thought her man, who's not her man but is her man, was looking at me. Like, please, if your man's looking at me, you should go fix him, not me. Because I could dress however I want to dress. And plus, I was not even trying to put out for him. But okay, Cece. And then she was to have a little weird, little iffy attitude, like, catch your break, sis. Because I was not trying to get your man. I don't even want your man who's not your man, but is your man. Like, please. That's not my type. So, after that happened, this is February 2023. So then April 2nd comes. And I had work, and then I was supposed to go to an event with Katie to this pastel party, and I ended up telling her no, like I couldn't make it or whatever because I wasn't gonna make the time that it started. Like I'd rather be there from when it started to when it ended. Cause honey, I ended up going there, and I was like, I wish I was there from the beginning. Like that's what it felt like. Anyways, so basically she goes with her boyfriend Ashton, and Ashton just was not feeling it, so he's like, "Girl, I'm getting him." So then she calls me because I'm like at my friend's house. They're cleaning the house. We're listening to some like old school rap music, like early 2000s. I'm eating my food because I ended up getting nachos and I got shrimp tempura. And I was like, yeah, I'm really like, you know, here for this. So after, that was like my plan. Like I had no idea I was gonna end up at that passed out party, and I did, and it was lit. After the passed out party, we went to ice cream to go get food. Then I came back home, and that was pretty much it. Um, yeah, and mind you, I felt some type of way about me being invited to that passed out party because yes, I was invited from the jump, but then I ended up declining because I was not gonna be there the time that it started. And I was like, I'd rather be there from when it starts to when it ends, because I wish I was, to be honest, because that's how lit it was. So then after that happened, like I said, the reason I got invited was because her boyfriend ended up going in, and then he was like, wasn't really feeling it. To be honest, she was saying that he's not really an outdoorsy guy or whatever, or like he really wants to go out. So basically, and it's just like, why would you end up inviting me at the last minute because you feel left out because you ain't got your man with you? Like, mind you, I'm not saying I did not want to be invited or I did not like the experience because I liked the party or whatever. It's just the way that I was invited was a little bit like off, to be honest. So then after that, fast forward from April 2023. So then we go to July 14th. I have a house party with games night. It was cool. It was lit. And then she ended up leaving. Then August 5th or 6th, we had Bacchanal on together. And that was cool. And then after that happened, we ended up going to... What do we end up going... Oh, we end up celebrating my birthday. And she came late. Later than the time because I was basically darkling. And I just felt uncomfortable. So I really wanted my friend to come. Like, and as a friend, like, you should be trying to hurry up, because if your friend is there reading and feeling uncomfortable, as another friend, you should be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna try to hurry up as fast as I can and then make my way to you. So then when 12 o'clock comes or whatever, she's talking about, oh, I'm leaving now because I'm gonna work tomorrow. And I understand that at the same time, but then again, it's like, not a lot of people came to my party. Like, literally, it was Sarah, her man who's not her man but isn't her man or whatever. Um, and me, and that was pretty much it. And truthfully, like, I felt some type of way about that night because it was just like, you show up late and then you also leave early. Truthfully, I felt like I shouldn't even have had that night. Like, I was actually really gonna cancel and do nothing, but there was already a cake and stuff like that, which I'm thankful that Katie had got me that. And I'm not saying that I'm not, but at the end of the day, it's like, we ended up making back up. I had to apologize to her because I was actually going off on Snapchat about the whole situation while, like, why are you hanging, like, I see you hanging with your other crew. And like I don't even have a group. Like I literally have like split off friends or friends from like And I felt some type of way. It's like I could see you hanging out with them, but you're not hanging out with me. And then it's like I also talk about because she really liked Mario and Switch. Like I was even allowing her to take my Switch because I bought like a lot of games on my Switch. I was allowing her to take my Switch and she could have it for as long as she wants and play my games. I was even telling her like I have Mario Golf, I have Mario Tennis, I have Mario Football. Well, soccer to be exact. What? And it's just like you're sitting here. I'm getting email after email after emails. I have to check my email in a second. Um, and it's just like I could see you out partying with your other crew or your little friends on that side, but then it's like you're not gonna hang with me. But then you're talking about they hit me up and they're forcing me to get out. Like there is a time and place where you have to say no because I barely got to hang out with her. And it's like, it's still the same thing to today. Like, I barely hang out with you. It's either work or school or you're with your boyfriend. Now, I ain't got a problem with you with your man. That's cool. Understandable. But it's just like, the other times that you're not at work and you're not at school and I'm trying to hang out with you and have fun, it's like, you're here for a short time. Like, look, sis, I'm here for a good time and not a long time. Or whatever Drake said. But that's the end of this little story. Because, and it's like, I have love for her, like she's my bestie or whatever, and eventually things will get fixed up even tighter. But it is what it is. So before this video ends, don't forget to like, comment below what you want me to do next. Also, don't forget to subscribe to any more of my videos as well as follow me on my social media, all linked down below.